Okay, commanders, we are now coming in for another test. Now, what's different this time? Well, I watched the video that allegedly was shot after 4.1. So far, I tend to not believe that, but let's try and exactly duplicate what he was doing. Furthermore, I've swapped out the A-rated size 5 limpets for B-rated size 5s, which don't live as long, but they have a 1,800 meter distance. So we should be able to go even higher to see if it's truly a distance issue, which some people are suggesting. Okay, here we go. Here's our first test. Or whether this is purely an issue with a nerf to this mechanic. Alright, so I'm going to shoot a couple of balls here. Come on. A little too early on the let off there. Try it again. That should have gotten a good chunk. Let's just throw one right here just for good measure. Okay, so for sure there are some loose ones up there. So first of all, let's go up to 900 feet, just like in that video that the guy was talking about. Go level, and then launch a few limpets. Let's start with one, then we'll launch another one in a little bit. Okay. Do one more. First one died. Second one died. Third one died. Okay. So being parallel to the ground at the height that dude was at, which was under 900, under 1,000, does not work. And they're still going down there, which means that there still is, for sure, some shards to pick up. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going down. Let's target one of these limpets. Let's see how low he actually is for me. So we're sitting up here. He is now 1,000. Still dies. Okay. Let's go up to the distance that I was at yesterday, which is 1,400. Okay. Actually, a little over that. Let me go back down. I'll drop it just a little bit. I'll also target him, so we know how far away he is when he goes all the way down. Alright, again, I don't think it makes any difference. It's never made any difference whether you're level or not, but whatever, just because otherwise people will ask. You can see on the left there the height of the limpet. I'm at 1.5. Limpet is 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Oh, look at that, he died. Alright, let's go up to 1.75. Now, I was never this high up before. Everything worked at anything over 1 kilometer before. This is only almost... wrong button. This is almost double the distance that we had to be pre-nerf. So, again, let me lock in. I'm not moving. I'm just turning the ship. So, keeping the same height. And you can see we're directly above that right there. Okay. So, let's see how far away the limpet is. We're now parallel to the ground, which again shouldn't make any difference. 7.2. And he died. Okay. So, height doesn't matter, guys. Now, you think, well, you just shot the wrong bit of crystals. That's fine. That's why I brought a bunch of limpets with me. Let's shoot a different bunch of limpets. Let's shoot another one here. We'll find another patch. Limpets. I mean shards. Let's find another patch of shards. Wow, that's a solo shard. That's not a good test. Let's find some more. Find a nice sized patch. That's a solo. That's just a couple of them. Let's find something even bigger. Okay, It's getting better. It's 4 of them. How about something even bigger than that? More shards. We want a nice little forest of shards. Let me make sure that my graphics are on 60. Oh, no, they're not. That's where the little bit of a jankiness is coming from. Because if I'm not recording, I'm playing at a higher refresh rate. Okay, so here's a few of them more. Not very many. Let's find even more. Okay, this is kind of on the side. Well, this is actually another good test. Let's find out if it makes any difference whether it's on the side or not. So you can see them here, right? You guys can see where they are, right here. Okay, so that should have knocked them off. Now let's go back up. We'll be well over 1,000 above them, like so. Wow, let's go to 1.5. Right? So we're at 1. We're above what an A rated can do. We're at 1.6. So only the B rated 5s or the A rated 7s can go this high. .5, 0.6, 1.7, and he blows up. Okay, let's launch another one. And let's go flat, because I know people will say, well, you didn't go flat. It makes no difference, guys. Literally makes no difference. Just because you saw somebody do it on the video doesn't mean that's one of the parameters that's required. Limpets don't care which way you're facing. I didn't track this one, so we'll see when he dies, or if he comes back. He died. Okay. Let's fire off another one. We're about 1.6 above the ground. I'll shoot off another one. Now this time around, I'm going to come flat and then flip upside down, because again, some people will say, oh, you didn't flip upside down, that's why it didn't work. Makes zero difference whether you're upside down, right side up, left side, right side, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is where the center of your ship is. That's what the limpet's relative distance is measured from.
Collector limpet expired.
Okay, he died. Let's try doing it from a horizontal position. Yeah, I gotta remember where the damn things were here. They're somewhere on the side here. Well, can we use a limpet to find out where they are? If I launch the limpet and see where he goes, that'll tell me where they are. Okay. All right, buddy. I'm going to stay below you. How's that? You can be above me. Let's see if you can get it now. No. He hits the ground. Okay. Let's back up. So we completely have the whatchamacallits, the crystals disappear, okay? They're no longer visible.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay, he doesn't see anything yet either. Let's slowly start moving forward until the limpet starts to see that there's something within his range. Okay, yes? No. Moving up. Moving up. I think it's the same patch that makes the limpets circle on the bottom is the one that broke their ability. Okay, now he's going. So I'm going to back up just a smidge. I still can't see the shards. They're invisible right now. Again, pre-nerf, all of these methods would have worked just fine, and I would have been collecting. Every one of these, including the sideways like this limpet, would have come back. Because what moving back to a high distance did is despawn all the vegetation, and that's where the limpets were getting stuck and they were blowing up. Did this bastard just pick something up? I think he did. He's flying back. And I'm actually below the height of that stuff right now. All right, let's launch another one. See if we can get a second one to do this. And we'll track the distance as well. Unless there's nothing else to pick up there. That could be the case as well. Okay, he did pick something up. But now I got two of them circling. Let's move closer. Just to make sure that... Yeah, I think he got the only shard that was sitting there. Okay, let's shoot another one on the hill. This is interesting. And see if we can get the limpets to come back as well. But all of this, including this last method, would have worked just fine pre-nerf. Because the limpets never blew up when they hit the ground. You literally could watch them go and hit the ground and then keep flying. Now, when they hit the ground, they explode. That's what changed. It was the limpets exploding when they hit the ground. Did we check in here already or not? Let's find out. Go a little lower. That's one. Find a nice little patch of them. And the ground never disappears, no matter how high you go. It's always going to be there, so... Well, this is a very small patch. We can shoot it, but I'd like to find something bigger. That's a couple of things there, a couple there. They're not very close together, that's for sure. Which, again, back in the old days would actually be good because your limpets would be less inclined to get stuck in things if things were farther apart. So, alright, if I just shoot this, that's not... There we go. Okay, so he goes, let's stay nice and low. Okay, he's at the ground. Did he grab it? Nope, he's stuck. See, he's stuck on the thing now. This is why we used to move out of back, because when the limpet is stuck on the crystal... Okay, do you see that? As soon as the crystal disappeared, the limpet actually hit the ground. Launch another one. So we can't see the crystals. They're out of range now. See how far away the limpet is. $800. Okay, so he dies at 800. Alright. We can go further away. Yep, wrong button.
Trajectory disruption. Programming limpet drone.
And we can go low. I mean, hell, for that matter, let's go. Can touch the ground, be that low, as long as the side that's got the limpet chute is open. Launch another limpet. Okay, so he's launched. Let's see how far away he gets. He's also dead. Okay. We had one so far that returned back, and that was when we were below the height of these things. Go find another forest. Okay, new planet. You guys see them? We got a few of them here. See their shadows right there. A little too high. There we go. Do that. Do this guy. One more for good measure. Okay, now got a bunch of them here. Let's try a few different things. First of all, let's try being kind of at their height. Let a limpet go. Back, let's get lower. Let a limpet go.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We're 140 meters from the ground. And we are how far from them? About 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 0.6, 0.7. Limpet died at 1.7. I can move up just a tad. Let's get to 1.6. 5, 6. Okay, he died at 1.7 this one. Let's shoot another one. Be a little bit closer. But still really close to the ground. This is the only way that we picked up one single shard on the other planet. Is by being underneath, in fact, the location of these things, and then the limpet came back. Let's see, how far away is he? 1.5, 1. Okay, 1.6. My range is 1.8. Keep hitting the wrong button. So let's do one last one here, and then we'll go up. Here, we'll just flip upside down like some people have been saying. So we'll try that. Oh, there's more over here too. Just noticed. But where he's going, you can't see the shards. They're too far away. So he's at 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 6, and he died. Again, range is 1.8 on here. The fact that they're flying out there means that there are shards on the ground. Yeah, they're all expiring. Okay, let's go back up to that site. A little forest here. Somewhere out here, we can actually use a limpet to steer us. There he is, there. Because the limpet will run towards... Oh, that's not it. Okay, the limpet will run towards where there's a shard on the ground. There we go. That's... You guys see how when he hits the dust? I'm trying to pick up this little shard right here. Now we can pick it up just by moving right next to it. I showed this in the other video yesterday. I can select it, move it right up to it, and pick it up. And you can also do that with a dune buggy. If you shoot them off from the ship, you can drive the dune buggy around, pick them up. Now let's go straight up from here, right? So we're flat. We're right above this stuff. And we're going to go straight up to over 1,000. Let's say 1,400. Okay, 1,500. Launch, limpet. I'm going to tag it once it's launched. I'm not moving. I'm just pivoting. I want to see at which point it dies. On the left bottom there, you'll see the counter for how far away it is from us. .5. And it's dead. Okay. Now, certainly going lower, like what we've seen in the people that are claiming to be doing this post-nerf, none of them were above 1 kilometer. We can go below 1 kilometer. It's certainly not going to help things. We'll go to 900. Right there. So different planet, Clearly the limpets see there's something to pick up. That's why they're flying down there. And they die. Be sideways. Let's launch a limpet sideways. I just want to get all the objections out of the way here. People telling me, oh, you didn't do it the way this other person did it. Yeah, they did it before the patch. That's what it is. They did it while I was still working, which I showed over 6 months ago. We can do it totally upside down. Not going to make any difference, guys.
Collector limpet expired.
They just die. So the only thing I did here that's different from the last video is I did the changes in the way the ship is facing, which people seem to, for whatever reason, think would make a difference. It shouldn't, and it didn't. And I tried it at a further distance. Now, 2 kilometers, obviously. We launch a limpet, it's not going to go there. It's too far away. It can't sense that there's anything that far out. So we're going to have to start moving toward it. And somewhere around 1.8, the limpet should notice that, oh, hey, there's something that I can go snag now. Nope, not yet. Okay, let's keep moving closer. It may have also expired. That's one thing you want to keep in mind about the shards is they have a lifetime, after which they just expire and disappear. Which I think is what happened here, because as I'm moving closer, the limpet is still not going for anything. So there's nothing to go for, more than likely. Let's just confirm. Yeah, I don't see any shards just laying on the ground. Now, what I don't know is, did the shards regenerate or just disappear? Like if I shoot this again, is it going to knock off more shards or not? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. They do disappear, but they don't regenerate quite that fast. So let's see. Let's fly sideways so we don't kill our limpet. And let's see if we can spot some more. Here's a little bit more shards, right? Not a huge colony, but a little bit. So if we... Oh, there's a bigger one right there. Did I get some? Oh yeah, Limpet's moving towards it. So let's try from directly up top, above it, so you can see where the limpet died before even reaching it. Now, you saw that the shards just disappeared, so this is theoretically the lowest height back pre-nerf that this would still work, is at about 600 meters. But just to make sure, I always told everybody go above 1,000. When you get just above 1,000, your limpets can still sense things, but obviously you're going to be way above the level of the shards themselves. So this used to work all the time, being at 1 kilometer. Even being lower worked, but for sure being at 1 made sure that nothing ever... Okay, let's fire another limpet off at 1.5.
Programming limpet drone.
He's about to die.
Collector limpet
And he's dead.
expired.
So I don't know what else you guys think that I might be doing differently than the people that are claiming that it's still working.
Limpet drone.
Because I've tried all the things that people have mentioned. You want to be upside down. You want to be completely flat and horizontal. You want to be even higher up than 1.4, which is where I was yesterday. We're at 165 right now. We can go horizontal if you all want. It's not going to make any difference. The ship orientation has never made any difference. But there you go.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
I don't mind burning through the limpets just to demonstrate this, but at some point we're going to run out of things to try because the same thing happens every time. The limpets hit the ground. The one time that it worked, which I'm not sure how or why, and I couldn't replicate it, but the one time it worked, the ship was actually below the shards, which were on a slight uphill slope. And I think maybe the shards
Expired.
fell down the hill when they fell off the trees and so rolled down further, maybe. I don't know. But I only got it once. I couldn't replicate it. I tried it after that. Didn't work. And let's find another bit of forest here. Another bit of shards. We'll try one more thing here. So here's some small bits of shard. Okay. We could do it with, unless this is already the one I was at. Let's fly a little further just so I'm not trying to shoot shards that already expired. And there's one. Here's a little forest, right? Okay, a very small forest. And there's another one over there. So we can shoot this one. It's got, I think, a few more. All right, so we'll shoot one there. We'll shoot one over here. Let's shoot one over here. One a little further. And then just to be safe, one right here. Now we're going to land. And I'm going to pull out the buggy.
Landing gear deployed.
And now I think time is important because
Cargo scoop retracted.
these things will despawn. And I'm not sure if I set up the controls last time correctly. Fun. Alright, the important thing is,
Warning.
do I have, okay, cargo scoop is open.
Deployed.
Can I, okay, I am turning. Was it this one or was it, where's the front of the damn ship? It had to be this one, right? Yeah, because I'm driving away from the ship. Ship's behind me. Okay, so now we just have to find the shards on the ground. We shot this thing to hell. Okay, this one's not on the ground. None of these are on the ground. Damn it. Really? Did I go to the wrong place? These are all still sticking up. Where's the front of the ship? Oh, I did go to the wrong one. It was that one over there. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I have to go to where it was pointing. The nose was pointing right there. Okay. So this should have some on the ground. Okay, now we just have to drive over them. So I've got my scoop open. Now, I need to be up top. How do I flip? What do I do? I'm trying to remember how I flipped the other one to the tower. What did I... Nope. What did I put it up on? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We could do it this way. I'll try it this way. Just need to back up. Okay? So, there. Yes, there. Okay, drive over this one. And then back up. Grab that one. Now, if I was in the tower thing, which I can't remember how to switch to. And that's my problem. That's not a problem you're going to have. you should be able to see these, all the ones that are on the ground, as being just sitting here waiting to get picked up. Oh, the other thing I can do is turn on my, there we go. There we go. So that one, turn around, try and pick up any others that are on the ground right now. I don't know if there are any more on the ground, but if there are, let's try and there's one right there. So you see, it is faster to just drive around and do nothing but pick up if you shoot them down from the air versus shooting them down using the little cannon module. Then those two are obviously also laying on the ground. So this is about, I'd say it's twice as slow as having limpets pick them up. Definitely slower. However, this is faster than the old method of driving around in this buggy. And then I think there's one more. See, I think there was one more and it disappeared. Yeah, I think it did disappear. Because how many did we just pick up? What are these? These are, I gotta figure out what the command is to switch to the, there we go. See, that's what command I forgot to do. So let's drive out here. Are there any to shoot down here? So this is the old method I'm going to show you, right? So I'm going to go to the other area over there. So we target that crystalline structure and then start shooting it. There it is. Now it flew down. Then we tag it, drive over it like so, and then spin around, look for the next thing to shoot, right? Okay. Not flying off. Come on, there we go. So that one fell down. So then we drive back, switch around, pick this one up. Like so. And sometimes it would throw you up in the air. It's very, like if you hit that crystal as you pick it up, it'll throw you in the air. And then shoot that one. So I still think this is a little slower, this method. Even though I am shooting them down pretty quick. That was all three from here. Right, so that was, oops. The one by one. We can go over here and try this method as well. Let's try it over here. Plus you're using up ammo, you're using up more fuel here as well. Come on. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's not, you know, picking them up still means driving over them, but you can see how many of them there are here, right? Look at that. Quite a few. Okay, let's get back in the ship. And let's try to get them picked up after shooting him from the ship. Okay. So, are we good? Can we move to ship? Oh, I was just there. There. Yeah, and that's one thing too, is you saw that how it turned me before picking me up. You guys don't need to align the angle correctly. You just have to be underneath where the buggy comes in. It'll take care of turning you to the appropriate direction. So we did that, we did that. This is the one we didn't shoot at yet, so we'll go ahead and target this. The remote flak. Oh, I think that probably took care of most of them. Let's just shoot one more over there. And one more. There we go. And now we can land again. And we're going to go down in the buggy again. As soon as the landing's done. Come on, land. What are you doing? What is it doing? Did it land? It should have landed. Come on, land. Oh my god, what is it doing? The auto land, on one hand, is very useful. On the other hand, it totally sucks. It's, as usual, tries to second guess everything you're doing and making it worse. Where's the
Warning.
that's where we came from. It should be this stuff. Where did it go? Holy shit. Oh my god, no, it's the stuff behind us. It's that we shot at. Oh, wow. Okay, gotta open up the cargo.
Cargo scoop.
Start picking up the stuff that's on the ground. So, boom. Boom. Pick that up or not? Nope. Ugh, come on. Oh yeah, you gotta target it. That's the other thing. Grab. There's one. Let's go pick that one up. There's one, and there's a couple of them there actually. Well, there's a bunch of them. Holy cow. Let's pick this one up first. Back up. And then we'll pick this one up right there. I'm using eye control here right now, just to make this a little easier for myself. Oh, come on. There. Pick that one up. But normally, I would actually be using this thing to target. This you don't have to shoot, you can just use it for targeting. As long as the wheel touches, that's good enough. Right? And we'll target that one and turn in. That's all it takes, just the wheel to touch it. And then let's pick these up. Okay. Meanwhile, target that one and pick it up. And there's another one over here. Oh, is that one still stuck on or not? Nope, it's on the ground. Okay. There we go. So, still picking up polonium. Again, I'd say at most, this is about... That one's still stuck in there. And we won't be able to get it out. Yeah, that one is genuinely stuck, meaning it fell in there after it got blasted off. There's no freeing it up. There's something over there, apparently. This is similar to the old method, but I think it's a little quicker to, instead of shooting it off the plant, to just, to shoot it with the flak, load off. So they haven't nerfed the flag. The flag still works. Okay. They've only nerfed the fact that the limpets no longer can bounce off the ground without harm. They now get harmed by the ground. Where the hell is it? It's on the other side? Oh yeah. There it is. Okay. I have to touch it with the wheel. We don't flip this thing. And then, oh, there's one over there. Might as well get that knocked off. All right, so let's see how much polonium I got. I got 87, and that's 3 at a time. So that is going to be 30 of them, basically. A little under 30, like 27 of them. And I'd say out of 27, I probably got about 18 by blowing them off. And the rest by... Oh, I can't now see where I'm going. Crap. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can't see where I'm going. Oh, where's the damn thing? Here it is. Okay. 3 board. The rest of them by doing the old method of just shooting them off with the buggy gun. So there you go, guys. If you are going to post a comment on the video saying no, you can still do it the other method, I want to not just see a video, I want to see a live stream, because I too can upload one of my old videos before the nerf and show you that yes, absolutely, we were doing it that way. It was very easy. But if you're going to claim that you're doing it post-nerf, then let's see you do it live. Or tell me something that I didn't try on this video that somehow makes a difference. You know, I mean, I got one, right? It wasn't a complete 0 for 50. It was like one made it through. One of them, one limpet that I launched at a level below where I was picking up the crystals, which is crazy because you'd think that would run into the ground even more. But it didn't. So let me know what you guys come up with. I'd love for this to be once again back to a point where we can efficiently use limpets, but it's not looking like it to me. One last little thing. So on this same planet, there are some non-human signatures. And so when I went to take a look at this, what they are, I found a very tiny little bitty, what looks like a sensor fragment. And sure enough, that's what it is. Now, you're supposed to pick these up in the dune buggy. In fact, I believe you're supposed to shoot them and they break out and there's some more stuff in there. However, since I've been picking up shards directly with the ship as well, let's try two things. First of all, we're going to try to see if we can have a collector limpet pick one of these things up for me. So let's launch a limpet and let's get close. Yep, there it goes. Okay, limpets used to be able to pick these up. So it appears that, again, the difference is what I've been saying, which is limpets now can't touch the ground, but they've been in the past able to. Every time it gets close, every time it tries to pick it up, it hits the ground and dies. They did not used to die when they touched the ground. Okay, so that's not going to work. So the only way to do it is with the buggy, or the other method that I showed previously, which is just grab it with your ship. And this is one of the few ships that makes it easier to do this by basically having a lower section. So let me go outside so I can show you. So the ship, as it's about to pick up, has deployed its picker upper cargo door down there. You can see it's sticking through the ground. This is one of the few ships that can do it this way, because that cargo hatch is below everything else, like below the wings, below the hull, below everything. You do this on some of the, now there may be other ships, but this is one that works really well, because on other ships there are other bits that actually will prevent that cargo door from sticking into the ground. And now all we're going to do is fly forward without changing angle like this, and let's see if we can scoop it up. Yes, yes, yes. No, we missed it. Okay, let's go back to the ship. No, we did scoop it up. Yeah, collected sensor fragment. We just didn't hear the noise, but he did it. So it's no longer there. We picked it up. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I don't know that this is any more efficient than using the dune buggy. Dune buggy probably is more efficient than using the ship. But hey, if you could forget to bring the dune buggy, you don't want to take out the dune buggy, you know, is there another one here? Kind of picking up some. Oh yeah, look at that, two more. Let's get these two as well. So let's get the first one. I'm gonna drop down a little bit like this, and then target it. So, as long as it's coming slow and right in the middle there, should pick it up, and it did. And there's one more here. Right there. So again, target it, and you see where I'm targeting it, right? Left side, middle left. You'll see it getting bigger in that green glowing section of the screen. Gotten big, and I picked it up. So it is still possible to pick them up directly with a ship. But I don't know that this is actually all that good, other than if you didn't bring a dune buggy with you.
Cannot comply.
Still mass lock. Okay, come on.
Frame shift.
Alright guys, we'll catch you in the next one.